Alright, it's still Tribulation, day 108. I was actually just doing a second video blog today because the first blog, I couldn't get YouTube, the upload, to work, so I had to actually film it and render it and upload it, and man, that makes the whole process take like 3 hours, which really sucks. But you may have noticed the first blog today had a couple of jump cuts, so yeah, it's edited. If I don't record it directly to YouTube, then that's what kind of happens. But anyway, I'll put more links to some videos. Man, I think one way or another September is just going to be this crazy ride, and we're all feeling it, we're all smelling it, but the perfect storm to bring World War III into fruition, and kind of like these end time prophecies as well. But the next phase, between all the turmoil in the Middle East, Libya, Gaddafi still running around, Syria, Iraq, Iran, Egypt, but I just posted an article to the blog where it's talking about Israel is training the citizens on the West Bank to repel a mobilization of Palestinian protesters, which is coming because the vote in the UN is the 20th. At least that's what one of you guys said, but I believe you. I haven't verified it, but man, the news says it's coming up. But voting on statehood and possibly demanding that Israel divide up Jerusalem, dark days are upon us, and God help us if there's some kind of astrological or major earth event, like an eclipse or an earthquake, or just maybe a comet in the sky. Because if you look at past history, that's happened many times, whether it's a star coming, like, when Jesus came, the wise men followed a star, but you'll also find in history, like Halley's Comet, when leaders see signs in the heavens, they take action. And even in the Middle East, when George Bush launched the attack on Iraq, I think he did it on a specific date, when things were lined up, or, I don't know whether it was Ramadan or whatever. But, I'm just thinking that could be the match that lights the fuse. And, whether it's Israel, defending itself or doing a preemptive strike, or just more likely Iran, taking a shot at Israel, or even worse, some kind of an attack from the, we're at war, so you can call it an attack by the radical terrorists, but, I say it's attack from evil. But, another 9/11, because the anniversary of that is, about 2 weeks away, less than 2 weeks away. And, we got to be on guard, because, why wouldn't it be a likely date for something to happen? But, the other kind of crucial date is at the end of the month, after the vote in the UN and the Feast of Trumpets with Israel. And that seems to coincide with some of this Comet Elenin stuff. So, man, September is just looking like a really crazy month for the tribulation. And, once again, this is beyond even the Middle East, because it's a global situation, because there are sinister forces all around the world at work, tyrannical dictator types, whether it's Chavez down in Venezuela, or Vladimir Putin up in Russia, or, those Chinese dudes, man. Like, we got no friends, and everybody's got their, sights set on the U.S., and everybody's pushing for the U.S. to just collapse. And unfortunately, between our government and our president, it's probably going to happen. So we got to hang on to our hats, and we got to think positive, we got to prepare. Most importantly, have your head screwed on straight. Secondly, probably have at least some 30-day or a week or two worth of emergency supplies, because who knows what's coming. Alright, tomorrow's another day. would say maybe something better will be happening, but right now that just isn't what's happening, you know. Keep the faith, keep on rocking. Peace.